Hello friends. In a surprising turn of events, Nikki Haley, former United States ambassador to the United Nations, secured a notable victory in the Washington, D.C. Republican primary, setting the stage for an intriguing development in the 2024 presidential race. Haley's triumph, winning 62.9% of the vote, marked a symbolic milestone as the first woman to clinch a Republican primary in U.S. history. The results reflect a divergence within the Republican Party, with Haley's campaign emphasizing a rejection of Donald Trump and his perceived chaos by Republicans in proximity to Washington, often labeled as the epicenter of political dysfunction. Haley's campaign spokesperson, Olivia Perez Cubas, underscored this sentiment, stating, "It's not surprising that Republicans closest to Washington dysfunction are rejecting Donald Trump and all his chaos." The fact that Haley secured victory in Washington, a predominantly urban city with a high percentage of college-educated residents, adds an interesting dimension to the narrative. Trump's base, on the other hand, is predominantly rural and has a strong presence in low-educated areas. This contrast in demographics sheds light on the diverse preferences within the Republican electorate. Trump's loss in Washington may be attributed to the city's unique characteristics, including its large population of federal workers. Trump allies have previously pledged to replace these federal workers with loyalists if he were to win in November, a promise that has generated increased tension and even death threats against some federal employees in the city that Trump often refers to as the swamp. In response to his defeat in the Washington primary, Trump expressed his deliberate distance from the D.C. vote, dismissing it as the swamp, with minimal delegates and no perceived benefit. His post on his platform, Truth Social, hinted at his continued skepticism towards the city and its political dynamics. Despite her victory, Haley faces an uphill battle in securing the overall Republican nomination to challenge Democratic nominee President Joe Biden in the November elections. Trump had previously won the first 8 nominating contests and is expected to perform strongly in future contests, according to opinion polls. The upcoming Super Tuesday, a pivotal day in the presidential primary, will see 874 Republican delegates up for grabs in 15 states and 1 U.S. territory. While Haley's success in Washington adds an interesting twist to the narrative, the overall trajectory of the Republican primary will be determined by the outcomes of future contests, shaping the landscape for the presidential race in the months to come. Meanwhile, the Democratic primary in Washington is scheduled for June, adding another layer of anticipation to the unfolding political drama. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe this channel.